Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. So yeah, this is our 4th of July weekend trip. This is our first night. We're gonna spend 4 nights driving around. Right now we're north from Shimonoseki at this very small campground, but they have electricity spots and it's right here, right smack on the water. So we're gonna spend the night right here. This is going to be our view and sound tonight. And please stay tuned for the rest of our trip as we make it through Kyushu, Mount Aso, maybe all the way down to Miyazaki. We really don't know. We just kind of going with the flow and make it back home Sunday. Yeah, so we just stayed at the RV park, which is right next to this hotel. Pretty much unstaffed here in the evening. You just drop off your money in the box. Obviously, we made reservations ahead of time. And then if you're going to stay in the RV park, you can use the shower, men and women. And it looks like they have a washer and dryer as well. So let me go ahead and take a shower. It's 300 yen. You just, again, you just drop off the money in that box over there. Let's see what the shower's like. Really nice, clean showers and toilet as well. But if there's no one using it, this sign will be backwards. And then if you flip it over, it says, I am taking a shower. So you just flip it over. See, nice, big, spacious place. Look at it. And there you go, it's just like a normal shower. We survived the first night here. It was actually pretty good. The air conditioner ran all night due to the fact that we have power. It's connected to the shore. Really nice. It was just us all night long. We had a really good shower in the hotel area. So I have no idea how the rooms are, but the shower, the bathroom is brand new, very clean. 300 yen to take a shower, but a huge, spacious one. And look at this view. This is what we got to enjoy. And a little bit later, we're gonna make it up over there. There's a really nice shrine that we visited several years ago, but we're gonna stop again. Probably get a goshuin for Choco. For those of you, if you're not familiar with a goshuin, it's basically a stamp. And yeah, so then from there, we're gonna head on over to Kyushu. We actually made reservations at another campground. Day after tomorrow, we're gonna go down a couple more hours and then make this crazy hike. I'm gonna climb up to this other shrine that there are 3,300 and something steps. Why are we doing that to ourselves? I have no idea, folks, but stay tuned for that as you see us huffing and puffing up the mountain to make it up to another shrine. Someone has a garden right here, right next to the ocean. They maximize every little piece they have. I wonder how wet it gets, but obviously over there, it looks like several years ago it got damaged. Probably from a big storm. We're just gonna go for a quick walk down the road, enjoy the scenery a little bit before we hit the road. Oh, look, it's old style well. Many times I still see these concrete structures from wells, but the pump, I rarely see it. Looks like I can make it down this little alleyway down to the ocean. Let me go ahead and do that. I was just talking to this gentleman. He's out early in the morning walking his dog, little Shiba Inu. The dog's name is Choco. And he's saying that lots of hair. But look at him, he must be at least 100 years old. He has a little radio and out walking the dog. Our van is way over there. While we have a little downtime waiting for the shrine to open here in about 30 minutes or so, had the opportunity to start working on the video of when we were building the microwave unit. On to our next destination. Observations thus far on this trip, lessons learned is that it's all about teamwork, right? You can't expect it to be the same as if you're going to a hotel or even living at home. So like say for example, when it comes to cooking, you know, you reach for that, she reaches for the other thing, whatever the case may be, and you just kind of work together in unison. And then this RV park is really cool. We spent the night, just us. We had access to power. It was 3,000 yen if you're just going to use the campground, and then an additional 300 yen if you're going to use power, and an additional 300 yen if you're going to take a shower, which is a really good shower in that hotel area over there. A huge shower. It's kind of like a home shower, and clean toilets, of course. So on to our next destination, towards Kyushu. We're making a quick stop here at Kawara Michinoeki. We're gonna go in here and get some lunch and keep on going towards our destination, where we're gonna spend the night at a RV park that has an onsen as well. So we'll be able to go ahead and get in the onsen while we're at that RV park. Each of these meals were 950 yen. At today's rate is $5.88. Look at that. $2,300 yen. So that's about what, $15? About a $15 watermelon. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get some more bento for dinner. $3.50. $2. Look at all this for $2. And it's all freshly made, right? Our first stop, Michinoeki stop in Kyushu. One out of how many? A whole bunch.
Whole bunch.
It was a little weak. So inside the Michinoeki, you can buy this bottle, 220 yen, and you get some potable water. So this is mountain water from this area, huh? Making another stop at another Michinoeki. Koshiwara. One of the most beautiful villages in Japan. Yeah, just by the looks of this place, you can tell it's a really kind of artsy, really cool looking place. All right, made another stop at Mizube no Sato Yama. Looks like there's a really beautiful river down this way, and a photo spot. Let's go ahead and check it out before we walk in the store real quick. We're about an hour away from our destination, and yeah, ready to get settled in and get some rest. And again, a reminder for you folks, these Michinoekis are an excellent spot for you to rest as you're traveling around. You can park anywhere right here, and they usually have clean restrooms. Say for example, there are the restrooms right there. They usually open 24/7, and they're usually pretty clean. You can just safely stay here. Of course, there's no electricity and running water or anything like that, but you know, you just have everything you need right here. Folks, this is not a Michinoeki. This is Tsuetate Onsen, and it's on the way. Unfortunately, we're not stopping here, but this would be a beautiful spot to stay overnight. Look at this. And down the road is where the Onsen town is at. We drove through that. Very narrow roads, beautiful, whole bunch of onsens. And according from what I read, there are about 1,800 years of history in this town. Look at this. Gorgeous. Some really cool shops here across the street. Let's go ahead and go check them out. These are some huge cantaloupes. That's like the size of my hand. About 15 bucks each. Now we're driving through the Asukuju National Park, a really beautiful drive, and the vegetation totally changes where there's no trees. Well, actually, I should say different type of trees and lots of grass. And look at this beautiful view from here. Photo spot Torupa. Wow. And Aso City is right down that way, right, Choco? Recommended sightseeing spots. Taikanbo, Uchimacho Onsen, roadside station Aso. Okay, so we made it to our destination. So basically it's just a couple parking spots, right? And then all the way around here they have different, like a bakery and all kinds of an onsen and all kinds of cool stuff. But the way it works is that you make reservations. My lovely wife made reservations, right, Choco? Because I rely on you way too much. And you get a QR code. Well, down here, right?
Yeah.
And that's to turn on the electricity. And this costs about, what, 3,000 yen? RV Park Smart. What? And it turned it on. Okay, let's get set up. And right across is where the toilets are at. So it looks like this onsen right here is where you can reserve one of these. And yeah, they're a little bit more expensive than the norm. But then you could go in there as a couple, looks like. So one of the things about onsens in Japan, if you have tattoos, there's not welcome in many places. So if that is a concern for you, you could always go into one of these and then there's no issues. And then also, it's just you and your partner. If you have an issue being butt naked with other people, then there you go. This is an option. Oh, you gotta put that on there. Someone is using it. Wow. This is some fancy onsen right here, Choco. Oh, it has a little capsule thingy too. 2 capsule thingies. Folks, this is not the norm. This is definitely, this is the fanciest onsen I've ever been to. Look at that. Oh, outside over there. Ooh, turn on the fan, you even got a TV. We got an hour, 20 minutes, and how much was it? 4,500. It's something like $25, something like that. But once in a lifetime, it's all good. And you take a shower before you get into the water. That was awesome. That tub was perfect for both of us. Nice and hot. And then you can alternate over there and just cool off in these 2 beach chairs and just chillax. You have like a whole hour. And then inside here is air conditioning, and it has a fan and TV, sink, and water, and these capsule things. And it's all private, and they provide towels. So yeah, highly recommended.
Watanabe Kazuko-san made our obento for $3.50 yen. Again, about $2.
So we survived our second night on our trip here throughout Kyushu. We stayed at this, it's really just all you're really doing is renting a parking spot that provides power, and then some of the facilities around it, such as over there's where the restroom is at, and then the onsen, and the not so fancy onsen. I did not go in there, and Choco and I, yesterday we went into and that resort area over there is a really cool private onsen. Again, highly recommended. It's much more expensive than the average, but it was cool. It's a good experience. When you come up to it, Michi-no-eki, this is something to look for, the sign right here. I'm not quite sure if every single one has one. I'm going to start paying more attention from now on. But basically that sign right there, and you could do a Google Translate that says that you can stay here 24 hours. So you can park, no open fire, no idling, there's no electricity and no water, which is standard for a Michi-no-eki. But basically they will have a bathroom and a safe place to park. And this one, we actually happen to be kind of in the middle of the city. This is not your typical one. Normally it's out in the countryside. Okay, so here we are at the start at the 3,333 steps, and you pay 300 yen. It's kind of a on our system, and then you go ahead and do it. Okay, so we're about to do this. Go up to 3,333 steps. It goes all the way up that way. The Misaka Promenade, Japan's longest stone steps. All right, let's go, Choco. High five. Hi, ganbarimashou. Okay. This is not gonna be a good day. We just did this. What is that? 100 maybe? So I need to quit making stupid jokes to Japanese. So we just passed an older gentleman. He was coming down, and I asked him, "Mo sugu desu ka?" So for those of you that speak Japanese, let me know if my accent is way off or grammatically incorrect. But I was asking almost, and I said it 2-3 times, and he had to look at my wife for translation. Hi, Choco. lost in translation because they don't get the humor. Is that the noon alarm? Noon music? So yeah, that means that we are doing this at the hottest time of the day, noon time. Let's go. 28 degrees Celsius, about 82 Fahrenheit. Humidity, 1,000%. 1,000 down, 2,333 to go. Yay, almost there. You gotta have some faith. This little guy has been following me. Not sure if it's the same one or not, but keeps reappearing. Hey buddy, you're so pretty. Yeah, you're so pretty. Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look up. Night, Choco. Yeah. You'll be okay. At the halfway mark, 1,700. There's a toilet. At the 1,800 mark. That's a welcome sight. A little flat. Probably about another 1,000 to go. This is a really cool gazebo. I would love to make something like this in my backyard. And all they are is squares. Just, you know, they're all offset. Going around, around. Here's another cool little structure. 2,500. 833. Okay, get there. Almost there. We're getting there. That felt good. 3,000. Okay. There's the top. That's what it's all about. All right, let's go. And there it is. 3,333. 3,333 steps. Yeah. Again, come prepared with some food, water, and a good time. Okay, done. Over 2 hours to go up, a little over 1 hour to come down. We actually came across several, I think locals and some older folks. This older gentleman, he must be at least in the 70s. He does this 3 days a week, probably all year round too. All right, folks, next to our campsite. Last time in the United States when I tried to use a vending machine in Virginia Beach, very public place, touristy place. Guess what? Vending machine did not work and took my money. We're out in the middle of nowhere, and I guarantee you, it works every single time. Hey, good morning everyone. So we survived night 3. We stayed at this Michinoeki Toyo out here in the middle of the mountains. Stayed at the same type, the RV Park Smart, where you pay, that's around 3,000 yen. And you get power. There's 2 different outlets, provides up to 1,500 watts. It was sufficient to run our portable air conditioner, and we slept quite nice last night. And then a little bit further is where the onsen is at. My wife and I, we took the family option. Basically, there's like a private onsen, a little bit more expensive, but it was like $10 for both of us for an hour. But we got to enjoy the privacy of onsen together, and it was very, very relaxing after hiking those 3,333 steps. Craziness, and my calves and legs are super sore right now. But this morning we're heading over to Kusa in the kind of heading our way back home. For tonight we don't have a particular spot where we're going to stay. We're just gonna drive up there and hop around, and find a spot, most likely another Michi no Eki tonight, and then head on back home. So hopefully you have been enjoying this trip thus far, and hopefully you get some productive information out of this particular video and all others. That's my goal, to share, so that if you want to just hop around, and whether it's a rental car, a van, or whatever the case may be, you can do that and very safely and nicely staying at Michi no Eki's. Get to enjoy beautiful spots like this. Yeah, so let's go ahead and make some breakfast and start hitting the road. Gorgeous all around Mount Aso area. Look at this grass. So we just arrived to Aso Volcano Museum, and from here you can take different tours to the crater, and there's horseback riding down there. So we're gonna make a quick stop and get some lunch and walk around. It's around 1,500 yen, about 10 bucks for lunch. Okay, that's funny. Aso this. It's Aso, Mount Aso. Oh, okay, so we're on the same. We're in the So we left the Mount Aso area. We were way over there. We found a Michi no Eki that has an onsen as well. So we're going to spend the night there. And then it's a little bit towards Oita. So let's go ahead and keep on going. We're making a quick stop here at Oginmori Inari Shrine. It was just on the way, so we just figured we just stop by, and Choco, of course, collects her Goshuin stamps. So let's see if they have some. We decided to go ahead and go to a different place, but however, we are going to take a quick shower here in this onsen. By looking at the parking situation, even though there's like already another RV over here and someone else in their van, is the best parking is over here, and the toilet is you know, quite far away over there. So it's still 6 p.m. so we still have plenty of daylight. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and you can take a shower and get in the onsen real quick, and then drive another hour or so. Plus it's still rather hot. Ooh, look at the sun. So yes, no sense in trying to kill ourselves right here. All right, good morning everyone. So we survived night 4, and now it's time to head on back home. So yesterday we kind of bounced around without a plan. We ended up going to one Michi no Eki, which we thought that we were going to spend the night at, but it was still kind of in town. We did take the opportunity of using the onsen right there, and then we decided, you know, let's go a little bit further, because it was still a little early. and then there was not a great spot. So we ended up driving about 30 minutes away. We ended up in this Michinoeki right here. Mie Michinoeki, a beautiful place up in the mountains near Oita. Now it's about 4.5 hours from home, so we're gonna head on back. So, but a couple lessons learned for last night is that our battery bank, we thought it was going to last the entire night, but I guess we got a little bit selfish, quite frankly, because we ran it all night with the air conditioner going on. You see a little contraption later in the future video. I'll talk more about the air conditioner. So if there's something that you're trying to learn from some of the lessons learned, but bottom line, I mean, we have the Jackery Plus 2000 plus with the extended battery and the portable air conditioner, and it did not last all night long. But right now it's nice and cool in the morning. Actually, we really did not need it the entire night. I should have just put on the timer for about 3-4 hours and then wake up to a cool, crisp morning like this. But no, we did not, and now we don't have any power, but that's okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and pack up and go on back home, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this trip. It was a learning experience for us. Hopefully you get to learn something from it, from our experience and our journey. That's kind of the whole point, is sharing this type of content, is so that if you are looking at traveling around Japan, this is something you can do. Bottom line, you know, you can bounce around and be very, very safe. You know, again, this is a Michinoeki. They're not open yet, but the restrooms over there, there's restrooms over there. You see these people, all these people right here, they spent the night. Really quiet, really nice and safe. Nothing to worry about. Vending machines, they're gonna be opening soon. So if you're gonna travel around Japan, you can easily do it in a car. Some of these people, they're doing it right in their car. All right, so again, if you enjoy this type of content, please hit subscribe, like, and share, and follow our journey as we travel around Japan, live in the countryside, continue working on our former Akiya vacant house in the countryside of Japan, and just Japan in general. All right, have a great day. Thanks, bye.